Hello, everybody, and welcome to part 10 of our series of understanding binary options. In the very beginning of the series, I had started out with sharing some of the reasons why I got into binary options trading and why I started creating some of these videos. Essentially, I suffered losses early on when I tried binary option trading, and I felt it was important to share my experiences and the lessons that I had learned along the way. But I think it's also important that I not just share my own opinions and experiences with you because those may result in a lot of bias. And so, towards the later portion of our series, I also started trying to include more expert opinion. An example of that was I think video 8 in our series, which dealt with a Forbes.com article on binary option trading. So that's a little bit similar to what we're going to talk about in this particular video. We're going to talk about a warning that was issued against unauthorized websites offering binary option trading by a French organization known as the AMF. I'm not even going to try and pronounce the full name of the AMF, but from the wording, it seems to be some sort of authority that has something to do with finance or financiers. And if someone can please tell me exactly how to pronounce that or exactly what it stands for, I would really appreciate that. So let's start, as we always do, by a quick overview of binary option trading. Essentially, we pick a commodity or currency or stock or index, and each of these has a value at any given point in time. Binary option trading relies on our ability to predict what that value is going to be sometime in the future. We call if we think the future value is going to go up, and we put if we think the future value is going to go down. And being right gets us a percentage of the money that we put in, our investment, but being wrong means we lose all of what we put in. That is to say, we lose all of our investment. So let's talk a little bit about the AMF organization. I've put a link to their page which states exactly who they are and what they do, and I realize that in the video format it may not be easy for all of you to exactly see what that link is. I have trouble embedding links in the YouTube videos, so I'm going to be sure to provide a link to this organization's charter, what they do, in English, and I'll be sure to provide this link in the description of the video. So just based on their website, the AMF, it's a French organization which was established by the Financial Security Act in just about 10 years now. It's coming up on 10 years now. And the objective of this organization is to improve the efficiency of France's financial regulatory system and give it greater visibility. And I pull this right off the site. It's an independent public body with a legal personality and financial autonomy. And what it strives to do is it tries to safeguard investments in financial instruments and in all other savings and investment vehicles. It also tries to ensure that investors receive material information, and this is particularly relevant to our one of our experiment videos where we talked about the fine print offered by binary option trading platforms, and how it's very important to have a full idea of the information that's available to us that maybe some binary option trading platforms should display more prominently, but they don't. The AMF also tries to maintain orderly financial markets. It's also empowered to conduct inspections and investigations, and that's, I think, relevant. Its enforcement committee may impose penalties or sanctions to punish breaches of the AMF general regulation or professional obligations. And I think that that last point should summarize why, if there's a warning against binary option trading platforms, why that warning comes from the AMF. So this particular warning, as before, I've provided the link at the very top, and it's not easy to get to it just by that, so I'll also be sure to provide this link in the description of the video. So the headline, the title of this article is that the AMF warns the public against certain unauthorized websites offering binary options trading. This warning was posted, according to the link above, on 11th May 2011 in Paris, and I have quoted that headline verbatim. Again, it warns the public against unauthorized websites offering binary option trading. The AMF warning particularly targets the following websites for which it has not been possible to clearly identify an authorized investment services provider. Let's digest that. it hasn't been possible for the AMF to identify clearly an authorized, someone with authority, investment services provider. So which websites are we talking about? There's a number there. I'm just going to read them out. IKKOtrader.com, UFXbank.com, excitingmarkets.com, optionfair.com, traderxp.com, option10.com, winoptions.com, marketpunter.com, optionbit.com, and 24option.com. Now, what the AMF warning actually states is that before you give any commitments, your financial intermediary must inform themselves as to your knowledge and experience in order to provide you with all the information required for you to understand the nature of the product, the risks it entails, and the total amount of fees you will be charged. And I think this is very important because it's one thing for us to discuss amongst ourselves exactly the lessons we've learned and the things we've taken away from. And we also discussed in the fine print video just how careful it is important, just how important it is to read carefully the disclaimers provided by the websites. But I think we should really pay attention to what this particular. This is just one of the nuggets of information in the warning, but I just want to underscore that these websites are required to provide us with the information that we need to understand exactly the nature of the product, what kind of trading, buying or option trading really is, the risks it entails. And to be fair, the websites do often provide this, though they sometimes provide it in some corner of their websites in very tiny print. And it needs, and we need to be aware of the exact kinds of fees that are going to be imposed on us. So this is very important, especially for people not just who are doing binary option trading right now, but for those of us who are fortunate to read this particular warning and maybe come across videos such as this one or our series on understanding binary options. For those of us who haven't yet started on binary option trading but are still getting into it, places like this and places like the Forbes.com article are very important to visit, are very important to go through the information there, so as one can make better decisions on binary option trading and whether one really wants to get into it or not. And what's particularly relevant for me amongst the websites that are listed is that 3 of them are sites that I think not just have I mentioned occasionally in my videos, but I also gave 2 of them a chance, optionbit.com and 24option.com. Trader XP I actually haven't tried per se, but I have visited it on occasion, especially when searching for information. So I think that's about it for this particular video. I just wanted to post information on this warning, and I wanted to urge people to go ahead and read this warning for themselves. You can take it at face value. I don't know too much about the AMF, and I don't expect you to either, except that it does offer you another view on binary option trading, and it's a lot more official than me telling you or someone else telling you, hey, do it or don't do it. It's important to take that, but also contrast it with these opinions, which I believe come from people with more expertise, certainly than when compared to people like me. So once again, thank you for watching this video, and thank you for participating in the series Understanding Binary Options. If you enjoyed this video or have feedback, please feel free to leave comments, and I thank you for your time. Bye-bye.